Whether someone wants to break into the IT field or if they've been working and just want validation and verification of what they know and what they're doing, there are entry level certifications. What kind of certs are considered entry level and what type of things are they focused on? Mark?
Yeah, there are. I do want a bit of we'll call it an asterisk, but there are thousands of certifications that you can get out there. There really are. For us, when we take in an entry level employee or an employee trying to break into the industry, we always key in on a few. Mostly it's going to be the CompTIA certs, right? Entry level certs, CompTIA is a company that provides training, like we'll say very foundational training for a lot of different verticals. We look for, we'll say the A plus is a big one. A plus gives you that foundational training for just everyday computing tasks and understanding the hardware of a system, understanding very a little bit of the history of how a lot of technologies came out, and it's that foundation that is really important. On the other side of CompTIA, let's say you want to get into networking. I do still recommend you get that A plus because it is a good thing to have, but the Network Plus is great. You're not just going to learn about a single type of network like Fortinet or Palo Alto or all of those. You're going to learn holistically, what are the different types of networks out there? What are the different types of what's the OSI model? Like little things like that that are really important to for any individual looking to break into the IT field to learn. CompTIA also has, they've got Server Plus, Security Plus, and the thing I like about CompTIA personally is it's not hard to figure out what certification you want. If you go out, the only one that doesn't really describe what it is the A plus, and you can find out pretty quickly that that's as entry level as you're going to get. But you want to learn about Linux, there's a Linux plus, there's a server plus, there's a security plus, they're all over the place. Now, if you're looking for a low cost alternative, because sometimes you don't have an employer that's going to pay, and if you're truly looking to change jobs or move from one career path to another and break into the IT field, like I said, the A plus is great. Google has also done a good job of producing, we'll call them working certifications. Google has a IT support technician cert. It's very low cost. It'll take you about a month, to learn. It gives you some of the soft skills needed, which A plus does as well, and it'll also give you some of your basic troubleshooting. And I want to say that's right around the $40 to $50 a month. Where I can't recall what the A plus costs these days, but I think it's a little bit more than that. But yeah, there's a lot of different places. But if you stick with CompTIA as you're starting, you will. Oh, looks like my Google got mad at me. No, as long as if you're starting out, I would recommend CompTIA and then coming back around to potentially looking at those Google certs.
Fantastic. And I do hold some of those CompTIA certs. The A plus is given in two parts. And currently it is the 1001 and 1002. And they cost several $100s. So you're right.
Yeah.
Google is a cheaper alternative if you want to get started.
Yeah. Yeah, and worth mentioning, in no way would I say that Google is going to cover the amount of material that A plus is. So A plus would be your first option. But like I said, if you're just trying to break in and learn something, that's a great vehicle for that.
I believe it's also a little bit wider, like it's a little broader. Google's will cover a little bit of networking, if I'm not mistaken, and a little bit of the security stuff, but just a very small portion of it. Whereas starting with a A plus, you get a really good foundation of everything, and then it just builds on top of that as you go to Network Plus and Security Plus and so on and so forth.